Hello everyone, again, it's me. I've decided to do another one of these. It's a Monday, of course, so I suppose it's rightful. Because I was sort of contemplating over whether I'd do another one or not. I'm gonna try and speak a bit slower in this episode because I realised the last episode I was speaking quite quickly, so I'm gonna slow down. I seem to stutter a lot on my words. Um, but yeah, it's just another record video. So let's do it. Yeah. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. This is sort of an idea that I'm carrying on, I guess, or an experiment that I'm carrying on to see if this does something. So yeah, let's crack on. Today's album is going to be Is this the right way? Yeah, it is the right way. This is Schlagenheim. Schlagenheim by Black Midi. Black Midi is a really good band they're sort of new in a way. I came across them this year, yeah, this year, and I think they started about 2019ish, or no, sorry, must have been mid 2018, and this is their first album, their debut album, and it's amazing. It's very it's quite rough. It's quite a rough, loud album. I actually played this on my record player about it was a day ago. It was literally yesterday, and it it really hurt my ears. I had a bit of ear ringing for a bit, but that's just because of how loud this record is. Because this is a very very loud uh, record, and no surprise. I mean, they're called Black Midi, but the only similarity they really have to Black Midi is that they're sort of both freakish, and that's about it. If you don't know what Black Midi is, Black Midi is basically a sort of like it's sort of like loads of notes, like millions and thousands of notes, like all together in this one little sound. And obviously, it doesn't sound like Black Midi, but freakishly, it's about the same in the same sort of level. But yeah, this is a really incredible record. So yeah, this album doesn't really have any sort of cohesive sort of narrative to it, unlike their other albums, which have a very much a sort of story to them in a way. Um, for example, Cavalcade, which came out in 2020 or 2021, can't remember, and then Hellfire, one of my favorite albums ever made. This is probably also comes with one of my favorite albums ever as well. But yeah, those other albums are quite different to this one, because this one is a lot louder and just a lot, yeah, just a lot rawer, a lot more rawer word. I don't know, but just a lot more raw. um, and it's just extremely loud, like I've said, just like Black Midi is. One of my favourite tracks on here is probably BM, which is it's quite a repetitive track in a way, but they do it in such a way like it's sort of satisfying to listen to. The track includes the singer being Geordie Greep, basically saying, "Well, she moves with a purpose," like about 20 million times, uh, and every time he does it, he just gets more insane until the end where it goes. Just really hooks you into this really loud crashing, just really loud like finisher to the song, where it just gets really loud and he just screams, "She moves with a purpose," in this really weird voice that I can't even like describe. But yeah, Geordie Greeper's probably the most unique vocalist out there. He's no, I haven't really heard many things that sound like him. He sort of sounds like Michael Palin in like Monty Python, just like no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. He sounds exactly like that, pretty much. That's exactly his voice. Like he just sticks to that voice most of the time. So yeah, in that song, is my favorite song ever, just because of how loud and just intense it is. It's really good, really good. Um, Another song on here would be near Detroit, Michigan, which is another one that I love. However, the singer in this one isn't Geordie Greep. It would be Cameron Picton. Is that his? I can't. I think that's his surname, Picton. Who's another really good vocalist. Very different to Geordie Greep. A lot more normal. But like a lot more like it's not exactly normal, but it's like more normal. um, that's another really good one. It goes through this quiet passage in the middle of the song, and then it gets like really it like hooks you into this really loud part, just like in BM. Where it goes, "I'm alive and I can see." Sort of a bit like AC/DC in a way, I guess. Another song which includes Geordie Greep's voice would be probably Western. Westerns is probably the quietest song on the record, maybe just because the intro and the outro like the same, like they begin and end with this really quiet passage, unlike the in the middle where it's the normal sort of black midi freakish sort of atmosphere. This song actually sort of has quite a jump scare because it begins with like do 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 do, and all of a sudden, without you expecting, it goes. Uh, but I really like it. It's the slowest song. It's about 7 or 6 minutes, but it's incredibly good. Another song I'd like to mention is probably Doctor, which might be my favorite. Is it my no? I said BM is my favorite song on there, but Doctor is probably a close second. This song sort of is also similarly repetitive in a again a good sort of way where Geordie Greep in the sort of chorus bit he goes he could not break me, where he just again just gets louder and louder until he goes he just gets really crazy. But the end bit is where he gets like really insane. He I'll probably show a clip of him in a minute, but basically at the end of the track he just goes super insane, like he sort of sounds like the Joker in a way. He just goes really insane. Like yeah, like that. That's basically the end of the track there. But yeah, this is a super unique, a great debut album. I highly recommend this. If you have not checked out Black Midi, I 100% recommend you do. Even if you don't like rock music, like this is a super different album. I just recommend listening to it. It's very weird. It's not for everyone. This is a very it was very much one of those bands where you've got to sort of it sort of takes a while to get into. For me, it wasn't. I listened to this first thing and I was really hooked. I really enjoyed how weird it was. I'm into a lot of weird stuff. Well, I just like anything that's weird. I'll just put it on. It's like yeah, that's amazing. I mean, I'm into Black Midi, Death Grips, and all these other weird bands like Clipping. Who else? Just loads of weird bands and artists. But yeah, Schlagenheim, Black Midi, would recommend. I've noticed the covers sort of represents sort of freakish sort of nature of the album as well, which is quite cool. But yeah, that's the video. Also, I'd like to thank you guys for I got 40 views. I was expecting about 10, to be honest, but I got 40, which is quite nice. So yeah, this is the second episode of talking about music, I guess, or whatever I named it last time. I hope you enjoyed it. I would recommend you listen to this record. You probably won't, but I recommend it. I recommend it. So thank you for listening for me for however long this video was. I'm guessing it's about 10 or 15 minutes. But thank you very much for listening and watching me. It's greatly appreciated. I'd like to say this. I don't actually make any money muddy. I don't make any money off these videos. I just like making videos because I don't know. I like people watching what I do. I guess there's not really exact reason to why I'm. There's not really a reason why I'm doing videos. That's a very good point I've just made. I think I've never realised that. There's no point in doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. Well, there is a point. It's like I like people watching my stuff, I guess, and I just do it. So yeah, no other real reason. Not even money. Maybe I'll monetize my videos, but I don't plan to. I've got other job ideas in mind than YouTube, but who knows? Maybe I'll be doing this for a job at some point if I somehow get lucky. But thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, night, I don't know. But thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.